Good morning, YouTube. What is going on, everybody? Well, it is 5:30 my time. Yeah, I'm just now getting going because I got to be over there at Mabank. They don't open the gates there until 7, so there was no need of me jumping up and hauling over there right away. So yeah. Anyhow, I'm getting all logged in and getting ready to go here. Oh, that dude, he tried to go out the wrong way. Yeah, you ain't gonna make that turn. I don't know what you was thinking. Anyhow, I got to go scale this load. And then, well, you know what? I don't have to cross it. I just might fuel up and go. Whoever hauls it's gonna have to scale it. So yeah, I'm just gonna fuel and go. But anyhow, I gotta get logged in here. And then pull up there and get fuel. And get my drink. And all that good stuff. So I'll get back with y'all here in a minute. Yeah, my phone, I'm having a hard time focus this morning. You see that? Going in and out of focus? Yeah. Oh well. Anyhow, let's pull up here and get some fuel. And yeah. And we're gonna go in and get our drinks and all. And then get on the road. Looks like all the pumps are full right now. They are. Are you serious? Yeah, well, we're gonna pull up here behind one of them. You better pick somebody to get behind, because I'm fixing to pull up there too. Yahoo. Really? He picked the one I was going to get behind. He's got the whole driveway blocked. Yeah, I'm going to get behind this cat here. One of these two here. That dude up there dancing. Anywho, oh, shit. This damn app, man, it kicks me off all the time, boots me off. I don't get it. Anywho, yep, I'll get back with y'all here in a minute. Hey folks, here we go, Hopefully I timed this right and the light changes right when I get up here. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to happen. Alright. Now, we got 118 miles, folks, and we'll be there in Mabank. And then we got a bobtail to Dallas, grab an empty, and then come back down here. Yeah! Fun. Let's go trucking. What a deal. And then I think I get to, once I do that, then I can roll out. Yeah. Anywho, here we are getting on to 35, folks. It's gonna be 35 north. Yep. We don't stay on 35 long, 8.5 miles, and then we getting off going through the woods. Then we go on to turn the volume back up. So I ain't gotta sit there and watch that thing. It'll tell me when I gotta turn. Yep. Normally I keep the volume muted because I know where I'm going. Which I know how to get there, I know, but there's that one turn that I drove past it twice. I ain't gonna say I always miss it, but I drove past it twice. So better off just to have this thing tell me to turn. Especially out here in the dirt. Yep. Alright, now get back. Yeah, there's my plane stadium. Yep. We exited in 2 miles. Alright, there we are, folks. Exit 338, Bellevue Road. Now we're going to be off in the booties. Alrighty, folks, we out in the little town now. Yep. See, we figured to run into the darkness. There ain't no more houses or nothing for the next 7-8 miles. See all the flashing red lights out there, them are windmills. That's all you see out here is flashing red lights. Windmill farms. Alright folks, yeah, we got 30 miles to our next turn. Yep. 30 miles and we got to turn on that 31. And we take that over to, eventually we end up on 175. Yeah. But, anywho. Alright, now get back. Alright, here we are coming into the little town, Dawson. Yep. And yeah, that's the only light, yeah. The only store, we got this one light. And yep, we're back out. We're back out in the dark, in the boonies. That car up there ahead of, he stayed behind me for the longest time. When I finally slowed down to come through Dawson, there is when he went around me. I guess he didn't like the idea of doing the speed limit. Anywho, we got 13 miles up here to 31 where we turn on 31. Alrighty folks, we're about a half a mile away from where we turned it up here on the 31. Yep, that's the turn that I always miss. And if I miss a turn, then we end up having to go through downtown Corsicana, and I don't want to do all that. So, yeah. Anywho. Right here it is.
Turn right at the traffic light.
Yep, she's telling us what to do. And now I can turn her off because once I make the turn, it's the one I always miss. I don't need that no more. Alrighty. Alright. Now we're 12 miles on here, and then we, yeah. I'll get back with y'all in a bit. Alright. Alright, we're gonna pull in this pilot right here. I gotta transload the paperwork. The boss man have copies of it in case somebody goes and picks it up in the middle of the night, nobody's in the office. He'll have copies of it. And then we're gonna finish this out. We're 55 miles away. Yep. All right, I'll get back. Look at the sunrise. What's that old saying? Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning. Yeah. Well, that's every morning. Y'all notice on my videos, every morning, you know, the sun coming up, it's always a red sky. But anywho, we're 35 miles away, folks. 35 miles. Folks, right here we're gonna make this turn on to 31. Yep, I think it's like 7-8 miles, and then we get right back off this expressway. And then, yeah, I think it's 175 from there. Yep. Oh, and there ain't even 7 miles, it's 3 miles. I knew it wasn't far. But anywho, yeah. I don't get why people squat their trucks. You got a 4-wheel drive truck, got it jacked up, but yet the back is I feel like whistling Diesel. You know, when I first started watching him, he was buying all the squatted trucks he could and running them through a damn spreader. Yeah. Anywho, alright, I'll get back. Alrighty, folks, right down here on the other side of these railroad tracks, we're gonna exit. This is 175, and we're 18 miles from the destination. And then we get to go play in Dallas. Yay! So we'll be bobtailing, so I can maneuver through traffic just like a car. But anywho, alright, I get back. Alrighty, folks, we are 6.5 miles away. Yep, we're almost there. Hopefully somebody's in the office, because he wanted me to make sure somebody was in the office and I physically handed somebody the paperwork. Don't just put it in no Dropbox or nothing. Which I wouldn't have done that anyways, but anywho. Alright, I get back till we get there. 5.5 miles now. Alrighty, folks. Right up here, y'all will see. Oh shit! We already got 2 loads here. Holy hell! I didn't know that, but Yeah. All right. Anywho, it is what it is. Yep. Uh-huh. And a whole line of trucks. Look over there. Looks like everybody's in town right now. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Look at 1, 2. That's that one. I like that one. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Well, anyways, that white one, did y'all notice they had a bunch of penny lights? Instead of putting the lights in the visor, they had them in the roof of the truck. That's the first time I've seen that. Anywho, there ain't nobody in the office yet, so I'm gonna drop this trailer right here next to our other two, and then wait for somebody to come in the office and get the paperwork too. Yeah. It's the only thing I can do. I mean, they do have a drop box out front, but the boss man wants me to wait. So I'll wait. Yep. Anywho, all right, I'll get back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Well, we got one of these loads just sitting here. Trailer is about out of fuel. So while I'm waiting on somebody to get in office, I'm gonna go down to the QT and fuel this one up. And then bring it back. Yep. Anywho, yeah, I don't think anybody be in office for another 20 minutes. The cleaning lady's in there right now, but as far as office employees, I think it'd be another 20 minutes. But anywho, yeah. Oh, let's go do this. I don't even know if my fuel card will work at QT. But we fixing to find out. All right, I'll get back with Joe. All right, just that quick, folks. We already down here. It wasn't even a mile down the road. I'm just hoping that my fuel card works here. Yep. But we fixing to find out. Are they out of fuel? They got bags on the pumps. Oh my God. No, this ain't good. Looks like there's one pump that works, but that's all I need is one. Oh, hell. Alright, I'll get back. Alright. We got it full of fuel now. You can squeeze another quart of fuel in the tank. I filled it to the max. So yeah. Anyhow, now let's go back down here and drop it. And yeah, by now somebody should be in office. Anywho, alright, I'll get back. See right here, we fixing to get back on 175. As soon as we get back on 175, we're turning, so that's how close this QT was. It wasn't too bad, just a little extra work, but it wasn't too bad. Still nobody here but the cleaning lady. Damn it. Oh well. It is what it is. I mean, it's just now 8 o'clock anyway, so yeah. It's all good. There's somebody in the mechanic shop. Yeah. Well, that red one got penny lights on the roof of it too. I guess that's the thing for them. They like the penny lights. Huh. Anywho. Alright. Let me drop this trailer. I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks. Here we go. Yep. He was telling me that they down 4 drivers here, but he just won't hire anybody, you know, because he's got them extended hood 18-speed trucks. He said you can't just put anybody in these trucks. I said, oh yeah, I understand. So anyhow, I stood in there and talked to him for the longest time. He's a pretty cool old cat. He's 75 years old, what he just told me. I would have never guessed he was that old. But, anywho. Alright. Well, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, folks, we're about 33 miles from Dallas. Yep. Oh no, don't do it. You done it. Seagoville Road. Alright. Anyhow, I think when I get to the Dallas yard, I'm going to take me a shower before I haul ass from there. I believe I got a clean towel up there. Yeah. Matter of fact, I know I do, but last time I was home, I washed them. So I should have 2 towels up there. But anywho, we'll see when we get there. Alright, well, anyhow, I'll get back. Well, folks, right up here is going to be I-20. Yep. And then from there, it's all familiar. That's where we run at all the time then. Now, once we cross under I-20, it's 28 miles to the yard. Yep. Alright, I'll get back. Oh boy. We're coming to a stop. Not good. Nope, not good at all. Camaro got that big old wing on the back of it. You don't see many of those big wings on the back of Camaros. Looks just like the Corvette wing. Hell, it might be the Corvette wing. Looks just, like I said, it looks just like it. Yeah. That's a Corvette wing because it don't match up to the holes on the Camaro where the old wing used to be. Or the old spoiler. So they took the spoiler off and put that wing on there. You can see the holes where the spoiler used to be. And if it was for a Camaro, it would match up. But anyhow. Yep. Somebody must be broke down or something going on up here in the left lane. Now they move it again because that left lane was stopped. So I want to get ahead of whoever it is causing havoc before I lose this left lane, and we're about to lose it. Oh boy. But you know, at 9:35 in the morning out here, I mean, what do you expect? You should expect traffic, especially on a Thursday morning downtown Dallas. Yep, there's gonna be traffic. Now I need to start working my way over. We got 3 miles up here to 35. Yep. 3 miles. Yep. There's downtown, folks. We'll get there sooner or later. Yeah. Get through all this traffic. It's starting to move now, so we might be in good shape. Well, I spoke too soon because they hit the brakes again. Yeah. Anywho. Yeah. There's gonna be my thumbnail today. Maybe. We're gonna see. Oh boy, all this traffic, and more traffic. Yeah. What a deal. Yeah. Anywho. I got to be getting over here shortly. Oh, I see some flashing lights up here around the curve. That's what the problem is. They got one lane blocked. Okay. Yeah. It's just an exit that's blocked. Really, it ain't even a lane block. Everybody want to look at the flashing lights. Oh boy. Alright, right here's going to be 35, folks. This is where I was expecting to hit traffic, was right here. But so far, so good. Yep. Alrighty. I'll get back with y'all. Yep. Here's where I expected the traffic. right here. Yeah. Anywho. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. We all know I got to get all the way over, but I might wait a minute to do that. I still got a little over half a mile before I got to be over. And yeah, let's go ahead and get over. Yep, got one lane. Got to get at least one more. Alright. I'll get it right here. There, we got another lane. And now we'll hang out right here. And you see all this traffic going the other way, I got to come right back through that mess. Yep. Oh well. There's all the big buildings. Look. Well, I can't say nothing. I've done the same thing. Alright, well, I'll get back with y'all folks here in a minute. Alrighty, folks, we have made it on to, what is it, 45, I believe? Yep. Or 35. Yeah, 35. Now I got to go up here to 183. First, I want to get ahead of this damn cement truck. I don't want him dripping cement onto my truck. Alright. Everybody hit the brakes. They see the po-po, so they're going to hit the brakes. We're hitting brakes, people. Unless you're... Yeah, we're not speeding, so why are y'all hitting the brakes? Anyhow, alright, I'll get back. Right, there's the flag, folks. Yep. They flying to the north this morning. Alright, folks, we're almost there. Yep. I might get off exit early because I need to go to a store and get some smokes before I get hooked to a trailer. Then I'm limited to where I can stop then. Well, I don't know, I think I got enough to make it to a truck stop. Anyhow, oh, Carnival's coming to town. There they are over there in the mall parking lot. Yeah, it's that time of year again. Anywho, yeah, I need to get over. And then one more. All right. Now, we got to get off into Valley View Lane. here. That's going to be our exit. Alrighty. Y'all know the routine. Stay to the left, go to the light, turn right, second left, and we're on the yard. Alright, I'll get back. Alright, we in here, folks. Like I said, when I got in here, I was going to take a shower, so we're going to go down there first to the driver's lounge. Yep. And then go from there. Uh-huh.
Person so he could have it instead. Oh.
Well, sorry about that, folks. I didn't realize I left it running, but yeah, can't get no shower. Both of them got people in it. So yeah, that ain't gonna work. So now I'll just get one down the road somewhere. All right, I'll get back. All right, folks, we're headed to Waco. Yep. We got 112 miles to get there. And then, I'm still not sure what I'm doing. I have a feeling that I'm probably going back to Mabank, but I'm not sure. But we'll see. Alright, here we go, folks. Back in the downtown. Yep. 107 miles back to Waco. Here, the bad part is there's nowhere to get a shower between here and Waco. I got to go all the way to Waco to the truck stop. And at that time of day is the worst time of day to try to get a shower in the truck stop. So yeah, it may have to wait till tomorrow at this point, or later tonight. We'll see. All right, there is Reunion Tire. Yep. I think I might make that a thumbnail today. Yeah. Anywho. Alright, I'll get back with y'all here in a few. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Alrighty, folks, right here is where 35E and 35W come together, and it's just 35 then. Yep. And we're 45 miles from Waco. Yes, sir. Alrighty, folks, we are 27 miles from Waco. Let's go. I can't believe it. Here it is, 10 after 1, my time. And I'm coming back into Waco when I started in Waco today. I ain't gonna get shit done today as far as miles. But it is what it is. Anywho, alright, I'll get back. Yep. I'll be going back to Mabank. I just got on the phone with the boss man. He said, if you got no time, I do need you to go over there and grab 21 if you can. Alright, well, I guess that's what I'll be doing. I'll go get this load that I'm getting out of Waco, and I gotta go fuel up and then go back over to Mabank. Yeah, what a deal. Anyhow, oh well, it is what it is. We're only 15 miles from the yard now. Well, this is not a good sign. Nope. Now this might mess up the time I need to get back over to Mabank before they close. Yeah, I need to get a different lane too. This lane ain't moving. All lanes around me is moving but the one I'm in. Yeah. Not only that, I hate being behind a truck where I can't see what's going on. I like being able to see. Anywho, yeah, not good. Not good, not good. I'm going to take another lane. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, still not a good sign, but it's a better sign than what we had. Yep. I think this lane, it turns into an exit up here for too long, then I have no choice but to get back in that mess. Well, but it is what it is. Alright, well, I'll get back with y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, folks. Well, we ain't going to the truck stop. This trailer is damn near full anyways. It's got 7/8 tank, so it's pretty much full. So we ain't got to waste that time going to the truck stop. Now we just going straight to Mabank. Yep. That's 120 miles. We'll be there about 3:30, depending on traffic. But, you know, with traffic, y'all seen it coming down here. Going north is just as bad. Oh, great. All right, Swift, let's go. All right, I'll get back. Well, I stayed on the feeder road as long as I could. Now I got to get in this mess. Yep. Let's see the Walmart driver. Oh, he got over. Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Walmart. So we only got 4.5 miles of highway, then we got to get back off and then go through the woods again. Yep. As long as it stays moving like this, we all right. But we'll see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I had to get that one pretty quick. It's going by pretty quick. So, yeah, we got a short clip of it, but yeah. Anywho. Oh boy. We are going to stop at that pilot over there on 31 that we went into this morning. I'll stop there, refill my drink, probably grab something to snack on for now. Yeah, that's they got a Texas best in there. I don't know if I'm gonna get barbecue or just, you know, if I eat something big, I'll be done for today. So yeah, I'm better off just get something to snack on. But anywho, we're headed that way. Yep. All right. Well, I'll get back. Right here is gonna be 31 where we turn. Yep. We are 61 miles from the yard over there in Mabank. Alrighty. Look at the flat top. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anywho, alright. We got 12 miles on this road. 12 miles. Alright, we made it back to this truck stop. Yeah. It's always full for some reason. Anywho. last place I was parking my Peterbilt. Right on the corner. Shit, no. Alright, I'll get back with you folks here in a minute. Folks, now that I ate my snack, I did buy dinner for the night while I was there. I got the chicken spaghetti, some tater salad, and what else did I get? Oh, cucumber salad. Yeah. I didn't know going in there. I bought some jalapeno poppers, and you know, I told her I wanted to order those, and yeah, when I get to the truck, I open them up. I got 4 jalapeno poppers for $5. I'm like, are you serious? Man, I almost wanted to go back inside, but you know, they was good, but they weren't $5 good for 4 of them. But anyhow, that's beside the point. So when I leave out of Mabank over here, I'm probably just going to go get back out to I-20, and that's going to be the end of my day because it's already 4 o'clock. Yeah. Anywho, we'll see how it works out. Oh boy. It's 4 o'clock my time, so it's 3 o'clock their time. So yeah. And I'm only 25 miles away from Mabank. But anyhow, I went in there, they had fried squash in there. The last time I was in that truck stop, that's what I was after, the fried squash. But they didn't have there. Because last time I bought it, I bought the whole tray's worth. The lady's like, how much you want? I said, I want all of what you got. Which wasn't that much. I mean, maybe an order and a half or whatever. It wasn't that much, but can't get fried squash nowhere no more. You used to be able to get it at Sonny's or what? I think it was Sonny's. One of them barbecue joints, Sonny's or yeah, Bono's. Might have been Bono's. It is Bono's or Sonny's, but there were barbecue joints in Florida, folks. If you didn't know, but yeah. So I was trying. You know, and I go to that grocery store. They've got, I don't know. I've been looking for it in the grocery store. They got to sell it already, pre-battered and ready to fry, but I can't never find it. But it is what it is. All right, I'm rambling now, so yeah, I'll get back with y'all here in a little bit. Alrighty, folks. We're 12 miles away. Yeah, 12 miles. And then once we do this drop and hook, it's only about 25 miles back out to the big road. Yep. Alright. I'll get back. Alrighty, folks. We're at half a mile from the yard here in Mabank. Yeah. Alrighty then. Now I just gotta figure out where I'm putting this trailer. Yeah. Got a lot of their trucks moving now. Anywho. Oh, big bump. Alright, I'll get back with y'all here in a minute. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Yep, yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. All right, folks. Yeah. Now, oh, wait. I got to turn here, so yeah, I got to do it from this lane. I thought there was 2 turning lanes here, but there's only one. Yeah, it's a different light I'm thinking of. But anywho, there's a lot of traffic right here this time of day. Sheesh. We didn't even move before that light went back red. We probably had to sit through a couple cycles of this light. Oh well. Anyhow, yeah. It's about 22 miles back out to I-20, and yeah, once we get out there, we ain't going far. But anywho, it is what it is, and I'm sure this trailer that I got, we're gonna have to take it through Jackson tomorrow and get some repairs done on it, because it is continuously running. It will not shut off. That's why I had to go put fuel in it. But it is what it is. Alright, I get back. Alright, folks. Yeah, we on 243. We gotta go up here to Trade Days Boulevard and turn left, and then we'll be about 3 miles from I-20. Yep. Alright. There's a jet on a post. What a deal. That's pretty nifty. Yep. I might make that my thumbnail. Alright, well, I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. Hey folks, we're 1 mile. Yeah, 1 mile. We'll be on the big road. Yep. And I believe that brings me out around the 520 something. I'm only going to go to the 540, and I'm going to call it a day right there. So, yeah, we ain't got far to go. Nope. Anywho, it is what it is. Yep. Alrighty. Alright, here we are. Getting on the big road. Come on, people. Y'all got the right of way, not me. Don't be hitting the brakes. Alright. Now, here we go. Trucking up. Woo, let's go. Alrighty, folks. Here we are. 540. Yep. And I can't go no further than this because I got to scale this load. And, yeah, because the scale is at 546. So, yeah, I'm just going to go, it is 5:30 my time, so yeah, I've done enough today. Yeah, and I only got an hour and 45 minutes left on the clock anyhow, so it is what it is. Yeah. Alrighty, so yeah. So if y'all made it this far, thanks for watching TTBE, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.